Hello, friends. So very, very good to see you today. I need to apologize. It has been, I think, a week since I put out a video. I've been a little busy around here lately. Little man is now 3 months old. I can't believe it. Mom and Daddy are both at work, and Grandma is busy watching him every day during the week. And I'm going to be honest, we do get a few projects done, but not a lot. And not a lot of filming either. So I will post a little snippet here and there. I did get a little bit of canning done this week. So if you remember the whole fiasco with the apples out in my orchard with the Japanese beetle situation over the 4th of July, I was so devastated. But one of you had said, don't give up yet. They may not have destroyed them. And you know what? You were right. There were a lot of them that were destroyed, but there was one part of the tree where they kind of had left alone, and I was able to go out there and pick through the best of the apples. I brought them in. I peeled them. The insides looked good. The insides tasted good. I cut out any bad parts. I put them in the lemon water, and I had enough that I went ahead and put them in my big cooker, and the next thing you knew, I had all this apple butter. And we love apple butter, and I love to share it out in the farm stand and take it to sell at market. So I was super excited to be able to get some apple butter put up this year from the trees from my orchard. It took me 4 days to get it done, but I did it. One day was picking, one day was cutting, one day was cooking, and one day was processing. But we did it. And then I was so excited to go to the store and buy a watermelon that we served at a little family gathering we had recently. And it was so disappointing that the watermelon wasn't very sweet. It wasn't that good. And my son doesn't like watermelon. My middle child, who loves it, can no longer eat it now. And anyway, so I had all this watermelon, and I thought, I do not want it to go to waste. And inside one of the Ball canning books, there is actually a recipe to make watermelon jelly. It's an herbed, spiced, zesty one, but you can leave all that out and just do plain jelly if you want, or you can follow along and do this one. I've made watermelon jelly before, and it is really fun and unique and different, and it tastes just like Jolly Ranchers to me. So if you're looking for something different and unique, try watermelon jelly. I did not take the time to go ahead and film how to do this step by step or anything, but basically I just took my Vitamix and I blended this heck out of it, and then I let it strain through a like a cheesecloth or something. This is just actually a paint strainer that is clean and fresh and new. I use it for cheese making all the time. Anyway, and then I made the jelly according to the directions that I wanted to make for me. I got some freezer banking done. I don't want to spoil it, but basically sugar cookie dough. Recipe to join soon. And I will add in some clips and tell you about that in just a little bit, but I just wanted to do a quick little intro and show you why I've been just a little busy and my hands have been just a little preoccupied. I hope to soon get into all the things of fall. My garden is starting to really come along. I've got a nice, beautiful basket of tomatoes this morning when I was doing chores. I'll insert that somewhere. And I've been enjoying the cherry tomatoes. We're starting to get a few peppers. I'm really excited. My gardens are very late, so as much as I've wanted to really participate in Every Bit Counts this year, even if I would have had time, my garden just isn't there yet. And honestly, things just aren't producing the way they normally do. My sister called me one day and said, oh, I think that the sand plums should be ready, and they're just a wild plum that grows here in Northeast Kansas, and she has it on the west side of her home. And I finally stopped one day to pick, and this is it. 3 of them. They were very tart. They weren't even quite ready, so I don't think the birds have been getting them or anything, but who knows. Oh, and then I did have a little surprise out in my garden that I just have to stop and share with you right now. It's not a preserving project, but I still have to share my excitement with you. I just picked my very first fig. I have never grown fig before. I wasn't sure when it would be ready. Sometimes they have a little green on them. It is soft. Okay, guys. So excited. This has been years in the making. I wasn't sure what to expect. I mean, I've had fig Newtons and stuff. It's not overly sweet by any means. And it's soft. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. Look at that. If you've grown fig, let me know. I gotta know all things fig. I'm so excited because I have lots more where that came from. Check it out. More on the way. Yay! So I'm doing what I can when I can, and that's kind of what this challenge is all about. Doing every little bit we can when we can. So I just wanted to pop in and say hello to you and tell you what's been going on. In addition to being busy with just everything life throws you, Farmer and I are so desperately still trying to work on this fencing project, and not 1 but 2 buggies are now officially broke down. It's like that is the place where they go to die. I don't know. The one on the left is one that is mine that I've been using, and the one on the right is one that we had gifted to my parents that I used to use, and they both just are giving me troubles and making it harder to get chores done every day. So it's taking me 2 to 3 times as long to do chores as it typically does. So my days are just gone doing what life does. And show you how much little man has grown so big in these past few months, and Grandma is just treasuring every minute of it. I've even got to have my granddaughter over a few times. We had our last hurrah pool party, and then we went inside, put on our jammies, and played with the new rocking horse that was gifted to me by a very dear and sweet friend. And right now my focus has been just making memories and being in the moment with my children and grandchildren and husband.